I have a question for you. Can you be happy without making Krishna happy? Could you just be happy, making yourself happy? You do something you like, and I like to do that. It makes me happy. And it has nothing to do with making Krishna happy. Can you do that? Have you done that? Do you do that? If so, we have to talk about this because this is not bhakti. And I think we're all guilty of this. Yeah, I like to do this. It makes me happy. Does it make Krishna happy? It has nothing to do with him. That's a problem. Where am I going with this idea? Asli shava paratam panashtumam adarshanam mamahatam korotuva. Last verse, Shishashtakam. Radharani is saying, I cannot be happy without making Krishna happy. It is not possible. It is impossible. And if something I'm doing makes me unhappy, but it makes Krishna happy, it is impossible that I cannot be happy. It doesn't work that way. I cannot be unhappy even if what I'm doing makes me unhappy if it makes Krishna happy, and I cannot be happy even if what I'm doing makes me happy if it makes Krishna unhappy. Now, let's judge ourselves against this standard. Can we do something that makes us happy that doesn't make Krishna happy? Yes. That's the problem. We want to come to the stage where nothing makes us happy if it doesn't make Krishna happy. And nothing makes us unhappy if it makes Krishna happy. Now, I have experience of devotees doing some very, let's say, quote unquote, unhappy things, like really difficult, troublesome, by material standards, just, we could say, kind of miserable. And devotees were very happy. They were very blissful. Why? Because it was giving Prabhupada so much happiness what they were doing. These are Sankirtan devotees doing all kinds of difficult things. Really, in a sense, suffering to be able to distribute Prabhupada's books, to be able to spread Krishna consciousness. And even though it was difficult, at the end of the day, when they would come back to the temple or come back to the hotel if they were traveling, they were so blissful. And from the material perspective, it really doesn't make any sense. They should have come home and just cried and just complained. This is miserable. I can't do this. This is horrible. But it gave Prabhupada so much pleasure what they were doing because they were distributing books, that even though it was difficult, at the end of the day, they came home blissful. Let's flip it. Have you ever done something which is like very nice? You enjoy it. It's very pleasing. But it didn't help anybody become Krishna conscious, didn't help you become Krishna conscious. It was just something you like to do, but it wasn't really helping you become healthier. It was just something you like to do. At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, that was nice, but it's not ecstatic. It's not eternal. It's not full of knowledge. So think about your life and think about things that you like to do that are not really giving Krishna any pleasure, and just question it, because ultimately we want to be in this position where if it doesn't give Krishna pleasure, it doesn't give me pleasure. And if it gives Krishna pleasure, even if I don't like it, it gives me pleasure. That's the position we want to come to. Hare Krishna.